Assalamualaikum everybody. Hope so you are doing great. And today I'm here with a very special guest today on our platform, Scary Ammi platform. And first of all, I would like to introduce myself. That this is me, Sana Naseer Sheikh from the Scary Ammi group. I'm working here as the panel administrator and the moderator. So today we have a guest on our panel. That's as you know on this Stardust Diaries with Sana. I'm always just invite the special guests who are well known in our society in all over the world. So, welcome to board, Miss Amna Imran. She is, first of all, let me introduce her. She's very well known about her features, about her resemblance with Ash, that's Aishwarya Rai. And today we are invite her over here to discuss about her some personal things. Then we will ask about her personal life, her life schedule, how she spent her life, and what about her bloggings, vlogs, etc. So, welcome to both Amna Imran. How are you?
Thank you so much for having me as your special guest. I'm doing well, alhamdulillah. How are you doing?
I'm good, Alhamdulillah. Okay, first of all, Amna, we want to hear a lot of things from you, but please introduce about yourself. That what you are doing these days, what are your basic motto, and why you know about why you know that why you how do you know about the Aishwarya Rai, and then came to know that you resembles with her.
Sure. Thank you for asking. So first, a little bit about me. I was born and raised in America. My father's Pakistani,
Okay.
the Indian. My mother is Afghani. So I'm mixed with all these different countries. I work as a travel charge RN in different clinics and potentially
Mhm.
hospitals in the USA.
Okay.
And continuing my education, to become a doctor actually in March. And then I went viral,
Mhm.
surprisingly, and one of the most memorable moments of my life. I was actually
Okay.
when all of this happened, and my phone kept blowing up. It just lights everywhere, lights, vibrations, and I was like, "What is
Mhm.
phone? Somebody, there's probably an emergency going on." And then it turned out that the first two articles from Pakistan came out with my picture and articles, and I say all of this very humbly that the doppelganger of Aishwarya has been found.
Mhm.
And in my mind, I was like very excited. While I was taking care of my patients, I was like, look at how life just turns out amazing. So yes,
Mhm.
one brother, two sisters, and they all are in the medical field. My mother, she's a homemaker from Afghanistan. She studied, and my father, he's a businessman as well. Early retirement for both of them because thankfully, alhamdulillah, my brother's a doctor, and then I'm also in the medical field. So we said, well, enjoy your life. So early retirement for them.
Okay, sounds great from your side. Okay, when do you feel that you resembles with the Aishwarya Rai, or do you know about her before?
Yes, so I actually grew up on Indian movies. I grew up with Pakistani songs, Abrar al Haq,
Mhm.
Atif Aslam, and Bollywood, Devdas, Dal, and all that. So I really
Uh-huh.
never told myself that, oh, you look like her or anything. I like her since childhood. I think she's so pretty, she's gorgeous. And so, how
Uh-huh.
that is basically from other people telling me, sometimes we'd have these girl parties and the girls used to tease me, mazak karte the, you look like Ashwarya, you like, and I was like, I think she's so beautiful. So, thank you
Mhm.
very much. So, people around me mostly said it. I never thought myself, but it's all from God.
Okay. Now you know you are very well know about your features. That your eyes are totally resemble her. Okay, I just want to know, have you any get the treatment regarding the like the Botox, that the feature treatments, any facial for changing your facial expressions or something else like that? Do you
Wonderful.
have any treatment like this?
Wonderful question. The only treatment I do
Mm.
is coconut oil for my face, skincare.
Uh,
No Botox, no surgery, no fillers or anything like that. So
mhm.
thankful to
Because I
God.
came to know that in Hollywood, a lot of actors, many actors have done their surgery to look like that one of the Disney character or something like that. So I think that I was thought there's something else that with your face as well, that you want to surgical any equipment you use on your facial expressions or features with that. So
You
it's
know,
good that it's natural.
yeah, it's natural,
So.
no surgery or anything. And anyone who does go under surgery or Botox or fillers,
Mhm.
I'm very non-judgmental. Personally, I have never done all of that. So
Oh, okay. Here, one compliment we have for you that I think you are more prettier than Ash.
oh, Your heart, I love all of you. What does pain in the heart comes out from the lips. So I really appreciate all of the compliments and it humbles me. Thank you. Shukriya.
Okay. Okay. Okay, how much time you spent on the social media, as you are well known about, all over the world, and people know very appreciate you and likes your vlog. So some of the vlogs I have seen before. So how much time you spend on the social media to make these vlogs or some of the TikToks is like this?
So it depends on jab dil kare. You know, most of the time I save media life and my United Nations life on the weekends, and Monday through
Mm-hmm.
Friday self schedule for work. So jab bhi dil kare dal leti hu. You know, video, photos.
Uh-huh.
How much time I spend? It depends. On the weekdays, try to spend less time so I could focus on my patients, on my personal life,
Mm-hmm.
family, spend time with my baby niece, and all that. So most of the time in the weekends, I'll spend like a good 3 to 4 hours, you know, putting up content or reading about content, connections,
Mm-hmm.
media connections ke saath baatcheet karna, and all of that. So I take that as on a professional level as well.
Okay, so which one is your one of the? Can you please share with us your memorable moment that people like you most, that you spend with the time with the people, and they just asking about few of the questions. Can you please share with us
Sure. Are you
the
speaking
most memorable moment in your life
memorable moment from the public or personal, like family?
from the public?
From the
From the
public.
public.
Memorable. I would say the first time when I saw my phone blow up with there was a Pakistan, I think it's a Pakistani brand scenario, Scary Ammi Women's Circle.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple of groups that I was already involved with, you know, just for fun. And most memorable was when people were actually complimenting the heart and then the
Mm-hmm.
looks and all that. And I share my love with everybody in return as well. Most memorable is when I started going viral in March.
Mm-hmm.
It was,
And what about the reaction from the media circle from here in Pakistan?
oh
How
my,
you? Huh?
Pakistan, my gosh, how much love Pakistan has given me. India has given me lots of love. Even people in,
Mm-hmm.
mashallah, like in South America, Hispanic countries, and just worldwide, the public reaction was with overwhelming love. Of course, being in the spotlight, there will be hate, negativity. However, since childhood, my focus is always on love over hate, love over hate, love over hate. We uplift one another as women. We uplift one another. We empower each other through good work,
Mm-hmm.
smile at each other, compliment each other. I mean, our hearts might be this small in our chests, but it can do wonders for the world. So overwhelming response for articles, media, TV interviews, and all of that.
Okay, which media channel over here in Pakistan can introduce you as and invites you on their board?
Of course.
Which media channel?
Oh, I'm so excited because I'm actually in the middle of my visa process to come to Pakistan, inshallah, in a couple of
Mhm.
months. I'm thinking more like January.
Okay.
Yeah, the weather I heard is going to be beautiful there. It might be a little chilly. So which media channels? I have a promoter over here, and I also, alhamdulillah, have an agent as well. Mr. Rehan Siddiqui, who works with Pakistani. He's the one who was also had a huge hand in bringing Mr. Umar Sharif to the USA. And I was going to
Okay.
hospital. So he's and I are working very closely together professionally to um, get promoted even more so and all that, humbly saying. So Geo News already had a picture of me and spread the news at
Mhm.
Sama TV as well. So I will, inshallah, reach out to Sama TV or my agent will. There's a school in Lahore that the students would love to see me and meet me. So I want to spread my love to the bache over there. I want to spread my love to the homeless. I want to spread my
Mhm.
love and just meet beautiful Pakistani people.
Okay, it sounds great to talk with you. Okay, one more question I would like to ask from you, that is about your one of the most important question, that you are working as a social activist and ambassadress from which organization that's you are working for, and we want to know about the organization bit, and please tell us about your work as a social activist.
Absolutely. So after March going viral, I was contacted by the United Nations chief and the UK ambassador.
Hmm.
His name is His Excellency Ambassador Ravindra Singh Thakur. he reached out to me and he asked if I would love to be a part of the United Nations as a global peace ambassador. I took on the chance. I said, absolutely. This comes from the heart. This is something that I'm already in. I love caring for people on a personal level, patient care. And I said, humanity as a whole, that would be something that I can drive forward with, inshallah. So United Nations contacted. I had just finished my diplomatic training in September. I'm awaiting my international peace badge as well. And I was kindly and beautifully informed that I will receive one of the highest international special credential badge that I'm a part of ECOSOC now, Economic and Social Council, where helping humanitarian worldwide, regardless of religion, background, skin color, belief, that I will go along with my team members to help humanity, help them with food, help them with supplies, shelter, and inshallah, I really want to work with the government officials or whoever is the right person to create water wells around the world. Pani access, this is such a simple thing, but just create water wells in different countries so people can have access to one of the most important things in life.
Great. Okay. We also know about that you are working as a nephrologist as well. So can you please tell us about your duties? That's how you can treat what's the treatment of the patients, how you deal with that.
Sure. So as a travel charge RN, I go to different units, cover clinics with my teams who care for kidney patients. For example, like their kidneys functioning at their optimal level. What happens is that they have chairs set up in the clinics and the patients sit in the chair. They also have a TV to entertain themselves. So the treatment run times are mostly 3 hours and up, 3 to 4 hours ish. I've seen 2.5 hours. So what happens is they get hooked up with blood lines to the machine. The machine acts as their kidneys. It does about, I believe, 8 to 15% of the actual kidney's job. So all the toxins and the poisons basically get filtered out by the machines and returned back to the patient's body. So it's kind of like a workout for them. However, it's cleaning and filtering all those toxins and poisons. So that's what I do. I go to different clinics. I pick the clinics I want to go to. The team members are wonderful. We have a respectful, mutual understanding. And that's what I do.
Okay. Okay. One moment that you think that not be happen again. Any one moment.
Yes, I have actually. The first thing that came in my mind, I was actually working in the ICU, intensive care unit. It was always very heartbreaking to see my patients pass away. Ventilators, but like if they couldn't breathe, the simple fact of breathing is such a blessing. It's really a blessing. So when I would put the ventilators down with the doctors, sedate them, and when I would come back and I see that they're gone from the room, and I would inquire, where is my patient so and so, and they would say she didn't make it or he didn't make it. It just always breaks my heart, no matter how long you've been doing this. I'm a baby medical professional, but it's heartbreaking. It's very hard to see loved ones pass away. It's hard to see patients and their families grieve. But you have to put a tough face on and just extend your heart to them during the most vulnerable times.
Okay, one word that describes you.
One word, genuine. I would say, I say that very humbly, genuine, alhamdulillah. Like how I am behind the scenes is how I am in front. Nobody is perfect. If I get upset or angry, I'll just hide myself in my room. Genuine would be the one description.
Okay. Okay. What are your future projects that you are working on?
It's something really exciting, and actually Mr. Rehan Siddiqui reached out to me recently as well. Next year, inshallah, if everything goes well with COVID status and everything, Junoon Band's Mr. Ali Azmat and Miss Mawid, both of them are most likely going to be touring in the USA. So I've been asked to host these tours in different cities of the USA along with Canada. So super excited about that. Patience goes a long way, and that's one of the big projects that's coming up. Also, I've already accepted Jewels of India project in India, where there's over 300 exhibitions of jewelry, and everybody comes together and gets to meet a celebrity. I know in the past there were a couple of Indian celebrities that did it, so I was just asked as well. So I'll probably be doing that. I have been asked in Pakistan, like I mentioned, the project is to meet the school children, help with the homeless as well. So looking forward to all these amazing projects.
Okay. One word that you think that people are loving you and you want to express your love. Just one word, in one word.
In one word, my love,
Hmm.
I would say, these are really good questions, by the way. I like them.
It's been quite tricky.
Heart.
Hard. Okay.
Heart. Dil.
Hmm.
Heart is when you meet another soul, you can tell how they are just by speaking, because what is contained in here will come out from here. I always mention that to everybody, you know, and I tell myself all of this first. So my word would be heart. I'm going to give my dil to all of you Pakistani amazing people.
Okay. Okay. What do you think that's as a professionalist, as a ambassador, peace activist, one that would you like to give us advice for the public, like what we are facing these days? What we can suggest from your side? What you suggest?
Absolutely. You know, do not take anything for granted. From what
Hmm.
I've seen, that even with the United Nations, is just even as a medical professional or as a human being, do not take the fact of your heart beating for granted. Do not take every breath for granted, because tomorrow's not
Hmm.
promised. Every single minute should be cherished and valued. You know, don't be too hard on yourself either, because our life is very short. And so that's something that I always tell myself. Like the way we sleep, our hearts are in His hands. It beats without our control. So we wake up with His control. So take life seriously, but also take it easy on yourself, you know, and also take care of yourself and be safe. These are the words that I would say.
Thank you so much, Amna, for sharing your precious thoughts with us. And it's really fair for us that you are over here on our platform, Scary Ammi platform. It's a parenting platform, and it's working a lot for a woman social activist as an activist. And it's spread a word around the world. And you are here just because of the Scary Ammi. Thank you so much for being here. And it's our pleasure to join you. And inshallah, once again, if you are in Pakistan, then we will join you again. Thank you so much. Stay blessed. Have a nice weekend.
Thank you very much for having me. Much love to you, Sana, and all of Scary Ammi. I appreciate all of you. Bahut pyar.
Allah Hafiz. Stay blessed.